Hey,
Yep, that was definitely up.
we're live. We're live. Once more, continuing on with the professionalism that is team bonus action here.
Yay! Han Solo in a stormtrooper outfit. We're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. How are you?
Right when I decided to transition, that's right when Chrome decided we're not responding.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes, right?
It is. So it is Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday. It's not as bad as me uploading the Christmas video last week and it deciding that it was 6 hours long out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So, gentle viewers and party, give us a second. The DM's computer is wanting to poop the bed.
Hey, everybody.
This is what the backside of Twitch looks like. Some of you already know. Oh, there we go. It switched. It switched. Okay. We got our map with the lovely Hamantha token as y'all's party token. I believe everybody can move it. Maybe just me, but good evening, everybody. This is Miro Raven, your DM once again, also known as Hewitt, because everybody's going to probably call me that at some point tonight anyway.
There's no point in doxing ourselves at this point. All of our faces have been on the internet.
Yeah, I know. It's just that it's like everything we do. I came up with a steampunk name. Hey, Hewitt. Ah, damn it.
I mean, yeah.
Then again, it's
I
also.
mean,
Then again, the other one is. Go ahead. Sorry.
even in circles where we actually specifically use those names for character purposes, you come up with a really cool name, and they call you by the wrong one.
True. Or then again, the one that I love is I have answered repeatedly to the phrase "Hey asshole," but
I mean,
most of us have.
All right, about 5-6 years ago, you walk into any convention that has any kind of a steampunk presence in the South, particularly in South Louisiana, and you yell out, "Hey asshole," 9 of us will turn around, and all of us will respond, because that is literally what people that we actually care for and love call us on a regular basis.
Usually it's what? Anyway, hello folks. This is going to be our next campaign for the next little while. We're going to be alternating Mondays here at Team Bonus Action. Usually it's going to be it'll be the second and the fourth Mondays of the month, because we're starting in December instead of January. We will be running Holy Winds, which is the name of this campaign. There are 3 podcast episodes that we're going to have up soon that are the precursor to this, because a whole cousin Ronnie happened in between us playing, and life just caught up with us. So we were not.
Yeah, it was originally just going to be a podcast, and we decided, wait, we need something new to put on the channel, so we're just going to continue it online.
Yep. So we will have links to that up in the future once we actually figure out how podcasting works. So as a little bit of a lore drop here, Holy Winds is happening on Arax, same world as Lost Seas. It's just across an ocean from it in the 2 continents of the Elves. There's Long Elb, home of the Elfim theocracy, a very, very religious, well, it's a theocracy, so I guess that gives it away, government system, and Stout Elb, which is a continent a little bit smaller, just north of Long Elb, that has, within the last 300 years, fallen under the Demis, or the domain of the theocracy. And that is where we find our parties on Stout Elb. They are part of a reforming mercenary band, or a reforming mercenary guild called the Fahl guys. There have been a couple missions. One to stop a cult leader. That went about as the party expected. And there was also a very odd magical tower and a keg golem that is now waiting back at the inn for them. as they have continued on to go into the Dampwood, which is a very large, pretty much year-round swamp slash forest slash bog slash terrible place that most people don't want to go to, or for all of us in the South, home. So that is where we're going to pick up, and I will let the party introduce themselves, starting with Arvax, and then we will just go down the Discord list from Arvax to Malak to Malarn and so on.
Oh, okay. This is Emily, also known as Frey, and I am playing Arvax, who is a high elf, which is normally the ruling class within the theocracy of this area. However, she is a paladin to an orc goddess, Luthic. Vengeance paladin, to be specific. She is actually a very young elf. She's actually in her actual 20s. She is. Oh, I can't remember how tall I made her. I'm trying to open up my documents. She wears black armor, carries a long sword. She is not the best humored person, I guess. But I don't know. Is she the youngest member of the party? How old
Possibly.
is she again?
Probably.
She is 24-ish. I'm trying to open her profile. I forgot to open it.
Yep.
But she is. I don't know how much of her backstory to go into because we actually haven't gone over a lot of that in game yet. But she was raised by orcs, so I will leave it at that. Like full on orcs.
Okay. Mulak.
Mulak is a Shadar Kai elf. He is very pale skinned. He has a long teal trench coat with a black button down shirt that is always unbuttoned to right above his belly button. Yeah, just imagine if Chris Angel. Imagine Chris Angel. A very pretty Chris Angel, but his hair is very coppery in color, but at the ends it starts to patina. And all over his skin, it looks like he's covered in bronze glitter or copper glitter, but it's actually, if you pay really close attention, it's tiny little dragon scales all over his body. And his eyes are very dragon-like and turquoise in color. And he's a fancy boy. He is a dragon sorcerer. And he has a twin brother.
Oh, Arvax is 22. I finally got my thing to open.
Mularn.
I am a Mularn Bright Gloom. I am a transmutation wizard. I am I typically wear black robes, uh, relatively conservative, more traditional elven dress, very neat and very proper. I have a horrendous and utterly debilitating skin condition, or genetic condition that causes me to look exactly like the man you just heard. I am in fact Mulard's twin brother.
Mulak, learn my name.
I said Mulak.
You said Mularn.
I said Mulak. It is not my fault that my brother is not paying enough attention to hear when I call his name, as he has
said Mularn.
always been.
It's
He's
Mulak.
never.
Are we gonna have a Fred Weasley problem here?
Oh no, this is standard. Like we haven't come to blows. This is fine. Um, yes. To sum up the relationship between these two brothers, um, they hate each other, but they are the only two people who are allowed to be, who are allowed to hate the other. Very much a situation of we will argue 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The minute an outside party decides to key in on it, they will both turn on them, and they constantly snipe at each other because mom liked me best. Next.
Peregrine.
Yep. Peregrine, aka Pathea Kulunlathi, she is a Earth Genasi, but she is born of a Goliath, actually, rather than a human, so she does look Goliath on the outside. She is 7'2", very tall. She's 29 years old, and her skin has the classic kind of cool gray color that the Goliaths have, but if you look closely, that is actually a clay overlay on top of her skin. And depending on where her armor wears or if it's hot outside, you can see that underneath that clay exterior is actually a deep, deep red skin color. And her eyes, although they are kind of like a faint honey color, which does look relatively normal. If you look closely, you can see that there's actually facets within the iris. She grew up with her clan in the far, far north, but her travels have sent her now south. And in one of the orc camps is actually where she met Arvax. So she and Arvax do have a little bit of a history together. The end.
Sean.
Alright, so it's my turn now. Alright. Well, I'm just a simple farm boy, nothing special. I'm a human with my long, luscious auburn locks. And I stand at about 5'9", slender build, pale skin. And I have a penchant for the outdoors, you see. I've been a wanderer most of my life, struck down with wanderlust at a young age. I'm pushing 32, so getting a little long in the tooth for us humans, you know. And I've been contracted by old Grousefeather to go out and truck around with this lot for a bit. Anyways, not much else to say about old Sean.
I feel personally attacked because you said 32 is long in the tooth.
For a human, comparatively,
That's still
you
younger
have
than
these.
me. You're
You still have these folks that live for hundreds of years, and 32 is an old man.
That's the point.
True. And our last one, Tarl.
I'm just a wee dwarf that likes to smash. Me father was he has a big name in the world. He was considered the lion ender, and I'm following in his footsteps.
All right. So, as a reminder to the party, y'all find yourselves camping outside of the Dampwood.
We was hunting goblins.
There has been there's a contract that you have under. If you want to look underneath your journal and look underneath documents, it is the third contract. You had a Dampwood contract. That there were reports of goblin raids increasing along the edges of the Dampwood and along the Cod Way, the northernmost road through the Dampwood. Y'all are going to be offered 250 gold for the contract to make sure that the raiding ceased. Excuse me. This is being offered by 3 nameless mercenaries, or not mercenaries, but merchants, because you are a unfounded, untested company. So they didn't want their names next to if you failed. So this is the last of the 3 contracts that you were given by your employer, Smebulok Grousedown. So as most of the party comes to awaken the next day, you're on the beginning of the levee that goes along this quote unquote path. There's not a lot of paths into the deep or into the Dampwood. There's really three: the Codway, the mid path, and the Tot Trail. I mean, going into the Dampwood is tricky most of the time for folks that are from Civilization. Arvax and Peregrine, you have been deep in the Dampwood. In fact, Arvax, this is not too far from home at this point for you, or at least home for this time of year.
Well, my tribe stays in the same place in the Dampwood. They don't move around a whole lot.
So
but yeah, this is grew up, so this is nothing to me.
So moving through here, also everybody double check to make sure what magic items you have, because you found several at the tower at the end of the last episode, a whole cousin Ronnie ago. Make sure, because I know someone has earth gliding boots, and I know that Peregrine can glide over difficult earthen terrain as if it's just normal.
I have
I
mud
think-
glider boots.
That's them. That's
Yeah.
the mud glider
I
boots.
think the only thing I kept was some glass blowers tools, just because I had them, and a nearly bottomless flask.
I've
Oh,
got the pipe that casts infestation. What's
nice.
the mug that doubles alcohol content? Is that the flask thing that you now have, Arvax?
No, mine's just nearly bottomless. It
No,
doesn't
y'all
increase out.
y'all sent the
I think I
mug.
put water in it.
Y'all put the mug off to the side, I believe, to return back to the.
I knew no one was no one had claimed it because I know I didn't claim it, so I think Peregrine's just carrying it instead. But it's not like her magic item.
Okay. So as you come to awake the next day, you see a red-haired individual making their way up the path towards y'all. And this is where I will let Sean take charge of the scene.
Hey, good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
So, you have a good sleep, did you?
Not really. It's muddy.
Oh, like the
It's worse
bed.
than this in some places.
This was cushy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. She knows what I'm talking about.
Can we help you?
Yes, you seem to fit the description of some fellows I'm supposed to be traveling with now.
Okay. According to whom?
Goosefeather, I believe his name was. Little self-important twat thinks he's smarter than he actually is.
But my brother's been with us the entire time.
Family bonds.
Smebulock.
That's the name. He doesn't pay me enough for me to actually remember a stupid name like that.
That's definitely him.
He could have let us know before we left we'd be adding a member.
The little fella doesn't like being touched.
Yeah, that's the fella.
That's him.
Well,
Anyways, I was told that you lot might get lost out here, so he hired a scout.
He thought that we'd get lost in a place where I grew up. That's comforting. What's your name?
and a place I lived for 2 years.
Sean McLeod.
I'm Arvax.
Nice to meet you.
Peregrine.
So you ladies, you grew up around this area.
Kind of, Arvax kind of hooks her thumb backwards. I grew up here in the Dampwood.
I
Right
grew up
then.
about as far north as you could get, but I
So,
did come down
listen.
here and lived here for a few years.
So an easy payday for me then.
Should be.
Goblins aren't too hard
Okay.
to find around That's what we're looking for right now.
As you're introducing
Oh.
yourselves, you watch this very majestic black stallion come
Damn it.
come dragging an alligator out of the edge of the woods that is dead, and it then looks up. You have all been slacking. This one has found food.
We had food, Hamantha.
You have insufficient food. This is fine dining.
For you.
Hamantha is right. I've had a few of those big scale things. Big scales.
Alligator.
Hamantha has,
Agitator. Yes, one of those things. They taste good.
this one has named them Danger Log.
They bite like a bitch.
See, someone else knew they were called their danger logs. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is this regular for you people?
I am anything
Yes.
but regular. I am majestic as fuck.
The horse is a thing, yeah.
I bought Hamantha their freedom, and they follow us around.
You did
Right
no such
then,
thing. I was always
no
free.
more questions for me.
Oh, by the way, and I do a very ridiculous, over the top, swooping my thing back. Mulak Bright Gloom at your service.
What was that name again?
Mulak.
Mulak.
He's the
Hmm.
fancier of the two.
Aye,
Ah,
he's a bit dapper.
aye. Some would say fancy. Some would say, and most would say ostentatious.
This
And
one
he's
would,
the more ornery of the two.
this one would
When
say,
you say
basic.
when you say dapper, he shoots a wink your way.
Aye, well, I'm just gonna parry, dodge that wink, and move on.
Yeah. My name is Mullard. A couple of really good pieces of advice that I can give you. Keep your coin purse away current coin purse away from my brother, and keep your hands away from the horse's mouth.
Aye, well, I don't tend to give me corn pies out.
This one bites.
And
She bites clean too.
And talks apparently, and hunts alligator.
It's a special kind of steed.
This one's father was a
Sure.
black dragon.
I would not
Right.
recommend trying riding it.
Right.
It
This-
looks mean.
This one agrees. Only two can ride. The dwarf is fun.
Okay,
Welcome.
then. Well, I see I've definitely not been paid enough.
oh, that sentiment is just going to grow and grow.
Oh, and that
So,
that's,
goblins?
the goblins are the easiest part of what we've done so far. There's been a roving band of them apparently, and we need to keep them from raiding. Though, growing up around here, it's actually it's kind of a toss up whether they're raiding because they think it's fun and they're stupid enough to do it, or they're actually starving and that's how they're surviving.
Well, we could
I
just
actually
give 'em
met
the
a band of
horse.
goblin once. I don't know about that.
The horse could feed him. He's so adept at hunting alligator.
We haven't come across them yet, so we're not really sure what their story is.
And I don't really think that the horse is going to be happy with what the goblins will be able to be providing as far as luxuries.
This one
I
is
think
He's
a
not
barely
member
happy
of our
enough with us.
I think a member of our group hasn't introduced himself yet. Tarl.
Peregrine walks over to the tent and kicks him awake because he's been sleeping. Tarl, dwarven friend. We have guest. Or new friend, not sure yet.
Cannon.
Did we lose the cannon?
he is typing. I feel like Tarl is just off to the side, just staring silently with just intimidation.
Or lack of coffee.
Peregrine's gonna open her pouch and take out a like dried root, stick it in her mouth and start chewing it. She's gonna hand one over to Tarl. Wake up! Flick it at him. We're
You're
not
not
hearing
coming
you.
through.
You're not coming
Like
through.
you're not even lighting up.
Are you on push to talk, Cannon?
Or something not plugged in.
I have had similar issues in the past, Ken, and you may need to disconnect and reconnect to the chat, to the voice chat.
Aye, Discord is like that sometime. A wee bit temperamental, like me ma.
Can you hear me now?
There you
Yep.
are.
Ah,
Hamantha here's dwarf friend. Dwarf friend sounds good. I'm just going to turn
You're a bit of a creepy horse.
I'm just going to turn Hamantha into fucking ice bear, aren't I?
You already did.
It's a walking meme, that one she is.
Now, before I was so rudely interrupted, I said my name's Tarlgard. Don't get in the way of my hammer when we're in battle.
I don't tend to be up front. Mostly here for the skills that I can offer, but I'll leave that to you lot. You look capable. There's a couple of big losses.
is Sean carrying any weapons that are visible?
You got a bow slung over my shoulder.
So you say that you don't necessarily want to participate with the fighting, but what I can tell you is being part of this group, you're gonna end up fighting.
I didn't say I wouldn't participate. I said I don't go up front.
Oh, I'm just saying that, even if you don't want to participate, doesn't really matter.
You can hang in the back
Oh.
with me. And I give you another wink.
Yeah, in the back with the slacker.
I feel
you
like
keep
have something
winking
to
at me, fella, and I believe I'll be taking your corn purse.
Oh,
all I feel is
Malak,
every
you sure
time
wink a lot.
every
you have
time
something in
a-
your eye.
think so. Could you check?
every time Malak winks, I just feel like it should be like the wow sound effect.
He can't help it. He's shedding. He's got the scales flaking in his eyes.
My eyes are kind of blued over. Well, they're already blue, so.
You know, Malak, if you was any kind of brother, you'd be up front with Malarn.
He don't go up front either.
You both are squishy.
He might not go up front, but he definitely starts shit, though.
Handshake of doom.
If anything, I'm tougher than he is.
Well, I'm smaller. I'm smarter.
Smaller.
I don't know if you proved that or not when we were in that village before.
I'm sorry. I had the guy talk down before he decided to go. Before he decided to go all. You know what? Screw
Before
it. I'm
you
just gonna set everything on
threatened
fire.
him.
No,
Yeah.
no, that is not how that happened. I was there.
Do they have a campfire?
They do.
I'd like to sit and pour myself a cup of tea.
Okay, you notice that as the horse has eaten most of the alligator and left the tail to be put to roast over it.
Peregrine will
thanks.
go pick it up and shove a branch through it, walk it over to the fire. Start cooking it.
By the way, Sean, catching the horse eating is extremely disturbing because you watch as the side of its mouth, like you've seen a normal horse mouth, going back up along its jaw, it extends, and it's very much a dragon or large reptilian maw that then just starts to down this alligator and then bite off the tail for everybody else to have.
It's quite horrifying. Yes. Wonderful visuals. That won't haunt my dreams forever. Certainly.
Samantha just looks at you. I haunt all dreams.
Apparently, these woods.
So after a delicious breakfast
Terrifying.
of alligator
Absolutely
tail and
terrifying.
tea and coffee,
Oh God, that's horrifying.
what'd you say?
I just did the same thing.
You just what did I miss?
They posted what Hamantha would look like, and it's just terrible.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's that. It's only not
They
canine, but
even posted the same image. Y'all really are twins. God damn.
So if you're a scout, I guess we follow you then, huh?
I didn't grow up here. You lot said you've got it handled. I guess I'll just provide cover fire.
Well, if
Sounds
you've heard
good to me.
anything lately about where the goblins might be, that might help. We know the area in general, but not super sure where we should start.
We've
Well,
just been
quick
rolling.
question, DM. Have I heard anything lately about where the goblins are hidden?
roll me a history check. With the
Not
12,
good.
with a 12, you know they're along the road, which doesn't really help much because it's a decent length road. It is the shortest road through the Dampwood, but being told it's along the road is like saying it's over yonder.
It's over yonder, down the road. Is where they're hidden out somewhere. Apparently.
Hmm.
Works for me.
Goosefeller didn't have the best intel.
He never does, ever.
Well, to be fair, with goblins, it's never we're gonna hit this place Monday, this place Tuesday, this place Wednesday. It's a more of a random. Hey, there might be stuff over here that we can plunder and or kill and or eat. So it's not always easy to tell which place they're gonna go next.
What I've just gotten from Arvax is goblin planning. It's just ah.
Raccoons, okay? What do you want from me?
So I guess we have two options then. We could either set up and be a place to loot, or we go searching. Either way works for me.
Well, when tracking an animal, you usually find out what the animal wants, be it food, be it booty, be it water.
All we know if they've been raiding, which generally just means they want stuff.
That's but what sort of raiding?
I don't know.
Raiding of farms, raiding of caravans is two different things.
It would be raiding
There's
of caravans moving along the road because, like I said, not many people live in the Dampwood.
no.
So raiding
It's
of caravans, and would you
merchant.
are they raiding merchants or
Roll if everybody would like to give me a history check because it's been 7 months at this point.
Can I get advantage since I live here?
No,
Double
Oh, God.
ones, baby.
At least you
Hang
got
on,
that on
okay.
out of the way.
He probably heard it and didn't give a fuck.
okay. So looking at this,
I haven't rolled it yet. My
okay.
character sheet's being dumb.
Okay,
Open. Yeah, roll 20. They don't sponsor us because I can say this has been a pain in the ass.
yep.
I
Anything
don't
by
get me wrong. If they wanted to sponsor us, then they would be amazing.
oh they would be, but right now brought to you by not Roll20 because we talk too much shit on them at all times.
20.
Okay, so going down this list with Peregrine, which I know it's Peregrine. I always put a W in Peregrine Falcon for some reason. I apologize.
Peregrine.
Fair.
Why is my icon symbol on your roll 20 roller?
Because that's what's connected to your account.
No, I have my Arvax one.
You have
It does
Arvax,
update if you refresh, Hewitt.
huh?
It doesn't matter.
If you
Okay,
refresh, it should fix it.
okay, so with the 13, you think you remember something, but it's not clear. Mulak, you just start the most random ass story that has nothing to do with bandits here, but like bandits in a foreign land. And obviously, that's what you were thinking when you heard bandits, and you actually start saying this out loud and distract Tarl. Like, you are so annoying with this story that Tarl is now distracted and can't think straight.
We'll just walk till we smell 'em. All goblins smell.
Okay, with the 15, 16, and 20,
Aye, a bit of racism, I see.
with 15, 16, and 20, y'all know that from the contract and from things that you heard from Smebulok, they've mostly been attacking anything that looked like it had food going through here.
So that leans a bit into the theory of they're just starving.
Well, in that case, I don't think us setting a trap is going to be too useful unless we just lay out a banquet. I got
Well,
this.
that
And she's
depends.
going to wave the stick around with the alligator tail on it.
I was gonna say, how much of that alligator tail
Aye,
is
shite. You got some of the grease on me. It's hot, lass.
My bad.
Hamantha snaps at the end of the tail reflexively.
that? No. Look, honestly, we carry that on display, and it's not gonna take long for them to see it.
Peregrine's going to take one more giant bite out of it. All right. She'll sling it over her shoulder.
Just spit a scale out of your mouth.
Yeah, she'll chew it up a little bit and spit it out. It's like a sunflower seed.
I mean, if they're that desperate for it, if they see anything that has that much food left on it, they're probably gonna try and go for it.
Hashtag Gator sunflower seed.
I believe a bit of dry goods would probably be more tempting to raiding parties. Better to feed the family than to feed yourself.
We are also talking about goblins. So
I mean, we make it obvious we're carrying bags of food.
And I mean,
Are
these
they
danger
not
logs
stingy
can be kind of hard to
creatures?
come by. This might be a delicacy to goblins. We don't know.
Aye, yeah.
More like too
I defer
dangerous.
to your
Yeah.
everlasting wisdom.
It's more like they're too dangerous for them to try and go after. But
It can be both.
This one is perplexed by logic of said people around this one.
Yeah. This one is perplexed by the logic of what you are.
Hamantha is Hamantha. Just take it in.
I'd rather not. Thank you for offered.
I say
Anyways,
we just try our luck around the areas where they've been seen, and more than likely
walk
they'll
down
probably
the
show
road,
themselves.
and they'll probably shoot at us.
Works for me. Peregrine will finish rolling up her bedroll, slap it on her back, start walking down the road.
With her gator popsicle.
Well, like she's got it over her shoulder, kind of like a parasol or like a cane or something that she's just kind of like got her hand resting on, counterweight.
Please write that down because we need to make that into some sort of merch or t-shirt. Now it's just this big barbarian with just a gator parasol behind her.
I would like to follow behind the group.
How much are you intending to trail the group, Sean, or are you just at the tail end?
I would like to trail them about 20 feet, 25. Send hug the line.
Are you stealthing or just trailing behind?
Yes, I would like to be stealthy as a wee little mouse.
Okay, so roll me that stealth check. Also, oh shit. Never mind what I was going to say beforehand. So we sitting on a 24.
Dang. I'll be up front.
Peregrine will walk next to you.
Wherever Tarl is, I'm behind him.
I'm going to state that Tarl's actually riding on Hamantha because so far the only two people to befriend this creature are Arvax and Tarlgard. So you're
only
just
It's only because they don't know I've added to their horde. But yes, I'll just be walking behind Hamantha then.
eventually you're going to cause this dragon horse to become a patron to warlocks just because you're wanting to become its friend.
I mean, I don't see a problem with that.
I have no problem with this other than I will have to homebrew the Hamantha patron. So, let's see. With Arvax taking the lead, give me a nature check.
Okay. Oh, great. Not so good. I don't suppose I could do survival instead.
You know what? I'll allow survival in this case. Tarl,
That doesn't matter. That was crap.
Tarl, you're riding on the back of Hamantha, the dragon horse. With a 9, somehow, Arvax, there is a very clearly defined road on top of a 15-foot levee. For some reason, you're walking along the northern edge of the levee down near the water.
We're like a nat 1 roll.
No, that's why I didn't say you fell off the levee and into the water. You were just deciding that the levee is not where you need to walk because that's where they expect you to be. The rest of the party, you're going to follow your Paladin to the side of the levee instead of the clearly marked road?
Yep.
I'm gonna
I just
go
heard a
where
crash.
What'd you say, Cannon?
I'm gonna go where Hamantha goes.
Hamantha's like, I'm not going down, or this one's not going down that hill. I gotta remember that Hamantha never actually says I, and I've already messed that up a bunch this game, but this one doesn't do that. This one stays on the road.
Aren't we supposed to be on the road?
This one would like pipe tobacco if Friend Dwarf has one.
He rumbles around in one of his pockets and pulls out some pipe tobacco.
Hamantha just starts chewing it, and you see smoke rising out of Hamantha's nose.
Back.
The child has not destroyed anything, has it?
No, I just knocked something over, not paying attention.
Cool.
Are we not supposed to stay on the road, Arvax?
Huh? Oh.
You say this
no.
as you watch Malark just slide down the hill on his butt to you, thinking this is what we're all doing.
Oh. Didn't used to be one here. Wasn't thinking about it.
Deception check.
No.
Do it.
I make a declaration. This just did not be around here.
This is not the fate system with Dresden.
Bullshit, okay?
Everybody, what is 8 plus your empathy?
Son of a bitch.
Insight.
Yeah, insight.
She beat mine.
If 8 plus your insight is less than a 13, you believe Arvax. If it's above it, you know she's bluffing.
What if you tie it?
I would say if you tie it, you're not 100% sure if she's fibbing, but you're pretty sure she's fibbing.
Samantha, I think she's full of it. What do you think?
Samantha wants more of the tobacco.
And out comes more tobacco, and I join her.
Samantha gives not, or sorry, this one does not care about this. This one just wants to enjoy the sweet, sweet dwarven tobacco. So after this little awkward incident happens and y'all get back on the road, you've lost about a half a day to
That much?
yeah. Mostly I'm gonna blame it on Mulak, because even when you decide to get back up on the road, I feel like Mulak is still down at the bottom of the hill, like I'm gonna go commando, I'm gonna be all sneaky, and then realize that no, this is not what I need to do. Is that fair? Gleam, is that fair?
He's almost back to the computer.
You were away from the computer too long. Your character made decisions. That's what happened.
Who, me?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, that y'all lost half a day because even though Arvax like got back up on the road, like Mulak was still. Why do I want to add an R in there? But Mulak was like still like, I'm gonna go Rambo, like put mud on my face and be sneaky, and like everyone's like, no, oh honey, no.
He would never put mud on his face. It's a
That is true.
disgusting thing.
But what if it would exfoliate his skin and bring luster?
Then he'd probably try it, yeah.
Anyway,
So after an impromptu spa day, y'all are back on the road. Are you still at the front, Arvax?
yes.
Give me another survival check. At the tail end, Sean, give me a perception check.
Peregrine was trying to walk next to her, like, from the start, but do we have to be in single file?
No, but you could offer her. Oh my God, I am sorry, Sean. You could offer aid to give her advantage if that's what you want to do.
I'll do that since I've been through the area several times too.
That's better.
With a 13, y'all find the burnt remains of a caravan and a bunch of little gobbo feet. Sean, you don't notice anything in the back end. What's your AC?
Oh, that's a 16.
Okay. I am noting that real quick.
Well, when you drop my token down on the battle map, it'll be all nice and tidy there for you.
Well, right now we haven't made it to a battle map, which I mean, I'm sure this is fun for the people watching the stream. That it is just Hamantha sitting in the same spot on the Dampwoods. I will eventually figure out how to do a more interactive battle map, but for now, this is fine. You find this burnt out wreckage of a caravan. A lot of goblin feet. You don't actually see any bodies, and it's I'll be honest, any of y'all that have above, if you were to do 8+ your survival, just I think everybody's eventually going to need to write down the equivalent of a passive for skills. Like, is everybody okay with me doing like you all have a passive skill? Like if
Sure.
if you have a passive 16 athletics, I probably will not make you roll to jump. But
That works.
if you got 8+ your survival, you notice that this is what's everybody's survival 8+ what their modifier is?
11.
11, 13, 11.
What am I adding to survival?
8+ your survival modifier.
10.
Okay, so Sean and Peregrine, what you notice is that this is old. It's probably at least a couple days old. Like the footprints have dried in the mud at this point.
I shouldn't be with the group.
Well, if you're 20 feet behind, yeah, I guess so. Never mind.
20 feet in the wood line.
Well, I mean, it's along a path. Oh, wait, are you in the wood line or are you falling on the road?
I wanted to be in the wood line.
Okay, noted. Never mind, you don't see this. So, Peregrine, you notice that it is the feet print in the mud have dried. There's nothing at a first glance. Anything on here that was useful is gone. There's no dead bodies. In fact, you don't even notice much blood.
Is
There's a
there
little.
anything besides food that looks like it's been taken?
Everything that was on this cart is gone except for some of the leather strapping, a bit of torn canvas. It's picked pretty clean.
Peregrine's gonna kneel down and kind of look at the ground. This site's actually pretty stale. It's been a while since this happened, and weirdly clean.
It's picked over pretty good. But goblins are pretty good at that.
Does there seem to be any signs of struggle or fight? Like anything like sliding footprints and stuff like that?
Definitely. And that's a few of the spots that you see blood, but the amount of dried blood that you find in places does not look like it would have been fatal.
Doesn't seem too bad. More just like a small skirmish.
If anybody would like to roll an investigation check, you may.
Seeing that the party is stopped on the road, I would come out.
All right.
Peregrine would relay to you, Sean, about what she saw.
Huh. There should be trucks nearby. Looks goblins like to take prisoners.
Okay, roll me a survival then, Sean. Tarl, what you notice with your 18 on investigation is it looks like when you get to the front of the cart where the seat is, that's where actually the most blood is found. It's still not a fatal amount. Sean, what you notice is there's obviously some footprints that go off to the north of the road, and it's a bit. It's a good bit of goblinoid footprints, but you also notice with the 22 there's two sets of larger footprints, almost human size, definitely in boots. And then there is one set of very, very large bare footprints, humanoid-ish still, but probably 2 to 3 times larger than a normal human or humanoid foot. So there's
I have got their trail.
Well, might as well go. I don't really see anything else here.
No, they did a good once over, so we should probably
With
head
the
up.
survival roll, DM, are those larger set of footprints identifiable?
roll me a straight intelligence check in this case. Or nature.
Straight into
Intelligence or nature. With a 23, those are troll footprints.
Aye, they got a troll with them. Looks like.
Is it a cave troll?
Well, it can't rightly tell by the footprints, can I, DM?
You would assume that there's not a lot of caves in the Dampwood. So probably not a cave troll.
Well, there's not a lot of caves around here, lass, so probably not a cave troll. Once again, can't be certain. It's just footprints.
Well, I guess they brought in the heavy weaponry on this one, huh?
Well, normally, goblins are very subservient in nature.
I'm surprised there's not more damage with a troll.
Troll's probably the boss. Well, I mean, you don't want to damage your food before take it back. It's best to keep it whole.
I was
Keep
about
it
to
fresh for
say,
longer.
from the looks of things, it looks like they're taking hostage instead of killing on the spot.
Exactly. Keep their snacks fresher.
Well, I guess we should see where our friends have gone.
Well, let's hope the trail hasn't gone cold. I'll continue to track. If you would like to help me out there, Arvax, you seem quite adept.
I know my way around the wood. Not trying to think about the fact that I tried to walk down the side of the levee.
With
That'll keep that secret between us.
let's see, with that, we're going to take a quick break here for bathroom and such, and also it's about 9:16, and we have a little one that needs to be put to bed. So, gentle viewers and party, we're going to take about 5/10. So we'll be back in just a second.
Sounds good.
All right, we are on standby, folks. It'll be about 5 or so minutes. We got to brush the little boy's teeth and get him in bed.
Depends on how much of a fit he throws over the iPad getting taken.
Yeah, I feel that a lot.
Yep. Anyway, be back. The crocodile next to the boat breaking water like goddamn Godzilla.
We were still transmitting.
Yep.
We
still
are. We're still alive. Who all's back?
I think everyone at this point, or at least we were all back.
Sean, Tarl,
Still here.
good. Mulak?
Yarp.
Yeah, okay, never mind. He is actually here. Glitter and all. Sorry, I cannot, Claire, I'm very sorry. I cannot get the image of that video you post up and how it's like, oh, that's kind of cool, and then immediately went from cool to mildly terrifying.
I have no idea which video you're talking about. Which one are you talking about?
The crocodile next to the
Same when he
boat.
was talking about brain did a Hewitt.
It did.
We started talking about something else, and his brain went back to what he was previously talking about, but no one else knew.
Yep. Did I ever send y'all the one of it running like a puppy? It was an alligator, not a crocodile.
The one that was.
No.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
It like does the little hop hop thing with the camera.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I'll have to
You
go
sent it
back
to
and
me.
check. Though before I switch screens, is the interface I got for our stream actually okay with everybody?
I think me and Claire are the only
Yep.
ones looking at it.
I'm kind of happy with the banner.
I like it. I like it a lot.
And I could actually catch the dice rolls with this while having the second window open. So, let's see. Y'all are going to try to track these fellers to the north. Now, I'm going to say with Sean's initial survival check, you're able to make it a fair ways off the levee, following the equivalent of a deer path. But I would now like whoever. What is the marching order here?
Me and Peregrine are in the front.
Is Sean going to still linger towards the back and just kind of keep an eye out?
I'll be towards the back, but I am definitely not keeping an eye out.
I'll be third in line with the horse.
I'll be behind the horse.
Sean, where are you in the order?
Well, I was gonna be up front with Arvax if I could get her assistance in following these tracks.
Okay, since you're doing that,
Yep.
and you would have Peregrine and Arvax helping you roll that survival check at advantage.
So, all right,
1 moment.
23.
With the 23, yeah, you're able to keep on the tracks. And eventually you start getting to terrain that's a little bit more, at first as y'all are moving through, it's almost like walking on top of a sponge. Like it's ground and it's not exactly muddy, but it's like you're walking on a thick bed of lichen and moss that just kind of mushes under your foot. And it's a little disconcerting at first, but you eventually get used to it. But right about the time you get used to it, you actually make way into a bog or a very, very shallow swamp. It's no more than shin deep, but it is muddy, and it will be considered difficult terrain to move through. And with that, I am going to change maps.
What's your class, Sean?
It's a mystery, isn't it?
Saying if you're a ranger, it's not difficult, right?
Would Peregrine be good too, since it's Earth-based?
If you're wearing Peregrine, you are fine, and whoever's wearing the mud glider boots is fine, but everybody else, not so much. It slows you down.
Is Mulak doing like the legless, like treading on top of the mud but not sinking in it?
Yeah, the mud glider boots are currently being worn by the asshole that has my face.
He is literally able to ice skate on the mud.
Where are we? It's dark.
Bottom corner.
Nope. I don't know about anybody else, but it is all black for me.
It is.
I'm deciding that it probably is different if we drop the tokens.
Give me a second. I just dropped tokens. Let me make sure everybody has sight.
That's the next step.
Y'all cut me some slack. It's been like nearly a year since I made these maps.
But has it been nearly a year since you last played on Roll20? I think the answer is no.
Peregrine
got you there.
dies. Peregrine dies terribly immediately just now.
The wrath of the petty gods.
The server admin put in the kill command.
This is a Christian Minecraft server. You can't use that language. Okay, Arvax, can you see anything?
Nope.
Refresh Roll20 for me.
Refreshing.
Refreshing.
Loading. Hatching dragons. Recalculating splines.
Like I said, this is...
Hey, I know that reference.
I don't. I was just reading it off the thing.
There's this app game I play that does the splines one.
Oh, nope.
Nothing? Nobody?
Nope. Even after
Still is
refreshing.
dark.
Okay, this might be the problem with me having two windows open. It says y'all have vision on.
What? Where are
Do
we
you have like
supposed
an overlay on top of everything?
You know
Like
what?
accidentally, like another layer or something? Or are we all on the GM layer or something like that?
No, it says you are all on the object layer. Everybody hit refresh for me again real quick.
Aye, this is very refreshing.
Nothing though.
Still black.
Mine's loading.
Nope.
Nothing in the bottom right.
Nope.
Fudger.
Yep, nope.
You have the advanced fog of war turned on.
See, dynamic lighting off, explorer mode off, daylight mode off, updated when tokens drop. Oh, I'm not allowed to have that one on. Okay, cool. Oh, that's cool. The only update I get from Roll20 on this is, hey, we're going to update everything soon. Some things might be wonky. Okay. Let me try this. Forgive the edge of the screen changing. I was trying to avoid that. Now, do y'all have anything up?
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
Nope. I'll refresh, but
Still black.
Okay, we are there. We just cannot see it. We just cannot see anything. Because I can literally click on my token.
yeah, I can see where I'm hovering over my token apparently, but I can't see
Yeah.
it.
Can't find myself.
Can you see me moving my token, Hewitt?
Yeah, I can see you moving it. I'm trying to make
Yeah,
sure everybody has
mine's
vision.
selected, but I can't see.
I would like to attack the darkness.
You do, but the darkness deals 15 Tim Curry damage.
Speaking of Tim Curry, so I just finished as kind of a interlude situation while this gets worked on. I just finished an audible presentation of a full cast production of Bram Stoker's Dracula. Tim Curry plays Van Helsing. It is fantastic. You don't
love
hear
this.
him all that. You don't hear him all that much because, unfortunately, if for those of you who are unfamiliar with the actual book, the entire book is told through journal entries
It just
and
flashed
letters.
and then went away.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I can see my token, but not the map.
Yes.
I can see my token, but not the map.
The map did flash for a second, but then went away again.
What about now?
A, there. I
Aye,
see it.
there it is.
Hey, there we go. I didn't put dynamic lighting on this level, yet it was on. Thank you, Roll20. Please sponsor us so that I would stop myself from talking shit upon thee. So, does everybody have vision? Can everybody see the map and their token?
Yes.
So,
And I see other. Oh boy.
what I would like y'all to do, because apparently I had to drop y'all out of this main one. which means my whole second window thing is mostly moot. We'll work on that. Hopefully 2021 will be a better, brighter year. Hoping.
Just blame 2020 for all of our problems. It's easier at this point.
No, I'm not.
Roll 2020.
Roll 2020. Wait, list that down again. I feel like that needs to be a. I feel that needs to be a merch option. So I would like everybody that has dark vision to roll me a perception check at. Just roll straight perception check, and those who don't have dark vision to give me a perception check at a -2. It's not quite disadvantage here. It's low light. Everybody's rolling
I have low light vision.
because of being a skulker.
Yep.
All right, that works. So let's go through here on the perception check. A 10 from Tarl, you do not notice. Peregrine, you do not notice. Mularn, you're going to notice. Malak, you don't notice. I assume you're still trying to get Hamantha to be your friend.
No, I'm looking for something reflective to look at myself.
You're trying to see if you can reflect your face back off your belt buckle.
I do have a hand mirror in my pouch, so I'm probably just looking at myself.
No, Narcissus with us.
I'm going to say that as you pull out that hand mirror, you slightly distract Sean, which means he doesn't notice because, like, all of a sudden he gets like a laser light in his eye from the mirror. So Arvax and Mularn, y'all notice on the other side of this swamp, there is a rather hefty group moving through of goblins, something bigger that has chains, and you see a couple of hobs. Arvax, you notice there's definitely a couple of hobgoblins. And you also notice whatever was driving down our street that sounded like a farting car.
I didn't know what the hell that was.
You also notice a very telltale individual, Arvax, with your 21. That's Jimothy, the war chief.
Jimothy.
I'm about to add him in the bestiary. Actually, no, I think he's under key figures. You know him as Jimothy the Marked.
Where is he under?
He is under key figures and the Rotwood Clutch.
Oh, there it is.
Him's a dude.
So, do I know that they do this just for shits and giggles, or
What you would know. Actually, give me a history check. Give me a history check.
1 moment. Oh, I should have done better with history. It's bad. 16.
With a 16, you know Jimothy is the leader of the Rotwood Clutch, and that is one of the main competitors in the Dampwood with your section of the Fen.
Of course.
He is a slaver. He is known to have been a cannibal. All in all, Jimothy is not very good. You also know he's known as Jimothy the Mark because Luthic marked him to die, and he's actually found a way for that curse to become a weapon in his advantage.
Oh, well then. Remember what I said about how some goblin clans mostly just do what they do to survive?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's not these guys.
So these are so these are assholes.
I point at Jimothy over there. You see that one? Oh wait, no,
Uh
you
huh.
don't. You are the one that sees this one. That's their leader. He doesn't have it so good with my clan. He's also been marked to die by my goddess, so not so cool with him. They're also known to be slavers and cannibals, so yeah, not on the misunderstood end of the goblins.
But as y'all are noticing them, they're noticing you. So it is
Great.
that good old time to roll initiative. Now make sure you click your token before you click initiative.
The initiative is so low. Oh. I rolled a 4.
We rolled a 4, 5, 6, and an 8.
Roll a 19.
Luthic's not happy with me. She don't like me.
Who's the 19?
No, I got 22. I rolled a 19.
I rolled a natural. I rolled. I couldn't roll a 1 because I don't have a +1 in my initiative.
My God hates this guy. Nat 1.
I didn't roll a nat 1 because I have a 4 and my initiative's 1, so I rolled a 3. Garbage.
Hey, me and Sean on the dice rolled a 2.
Give me a second as I get things rolling because my second window hates me. I promise, general listener and the rest of the party, that I'm going to continually work on trying to find a better way for this that does not revolve around me actually rolling dice privately here, because I want to make sure my dice are open for this game.
After the game, I can tell you how to set that up.
Appreciate it. Never turn anything down.
Oh, Hewitt, did you ever get to tell Kyle what you heard about the other day?
Oh,
You don't
hey,
tell him over. Yeah.
hey, Kyle, stick around once we're done with this because I got and Cannon, you'll enjoy the hell out of this. So both of y'all stick around after this because I got some Trenting news.
Okay.
Very odd.
It goes more along the lines of I sold something and then ended up talking to a family friend who knows an individual that we all know.
Okay.
And you may laugh.
Riveting.
I'm hearing my wife tell our child, make sure you go to sleep. You've already had a story read, but I want 2 story.
Bargaining.
Oh no, he's mine. He's good at it. He is very much the example of, no, you can't have that, but what if I could have that?
If you could have it, then you would have it. But you don't have it, so you can't.
See, I've used that with him, but he's mine. He's mostly immune to it. Okay, yeah, it looks like. Oh,
Oop, oop,
oh,
oop, there I am.
oh,
There I am.
oh.
Why does the new internet just hate my computer?
Mm.
Y'all just got the Death Star for internet, correct?
We did, we did, but
We
it's
got the
death's.
at.
I mean, maybe it wants to have a normal social life and family life. It typically causes that company to hate you.
To be fair, do you know how many millions died on those bases?
Imperial lives don't matter.
I feel attacked, and I'm going to summon all the Darth Karens and the insidious Beckys to come after you.
Okay.
So, let me double check this. I need to move that over. Okay, looking good on the stream so far. Go ahead and get your line of sights.
Oh, finally someone rolled less than me.
Yep, yeah, he did. Yep, mm-hmm. He did.
Is it the bad guy?
One of them. So I need him to actually.
Timothy?
No.
Ah.
Yes.
It
Hamantha
says
meets.
Timothy and roll 20 next
Hey,
to the initiative.
Hey, Hamantha, meat's back on the menu.
Meat's always on the menu. This one has multiple sausages walking with them.
Would it be safe to say that
wow.
if we routinely provided you with other moving sausages, that you would refrain from eating the current ones?
You're now my third least favorite sausage.
That's what she said?
Is it because I'm offering you more things and people to eat than just us?
This one would agree with your logic. First, not sausage rides Samantha's back. Second is about to smack something. You make third. The one that looks like you, but dirty, is first I will eat. Or first this one will eat.
I can live with that. I can live with that.
Man, Samantha got no chill.
No, this one has no chill. So, Mularn, you're the first in the order. Let's see, it will go Mularn, Feral Goblins, Tall Guard, Horde Leaders, which are the Hobgobs, the Troll, Peregrine, Sean, Mulak, Arvax, and Jimothy the Marked, who apparently you caught the fuck off guard. So, Mularn, what you gonna do?
Follow me here.
Okay. What is this? What is this logic train?
And 50. Okay. I am going to. You know how I have that whole hawk familiar thing.
No, I didn't realize that. I thought you had a hamster.
No, I don't have a hamster. I have a hawk. I'm gonna touch. I'm going to cast a spell on my hawk.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath on my hawk.
Okay. Let me find you a token. I don't believe I just have any birds.
I need to go speak with our child. Hang on.
It'd be a while before it's your turn, anyways.
You know what? You know what? I do not have just a bird token. I do not have just a bird token. I will have to rectify that. So it's canon. But for now, what? Hold on. You will have Angry Raven.
Okay.
Did an Angry Raven just appear on the board for everybody?
It did.
So Angry Bird is here now, and now you should be able to move him. Test that real quick.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm gonna put a little thing on him. Put a little fire on this boy.
Oh, I'm back. What I miss?
I forgot that one of the twins had a raven as a familiar, and he just cast Dragon's Breath on it. So welcome to the world of Nilvac the Magnificent. Oh no, it's absolutely gorgeous. Let's continue this.
Neat. I need you. And I need you. And 5, 10, 15. And I need these 3 guys
To make make dexterity throws.
Yes.
So 2 gobos and a horde leader, right? That is 12
Yes.
on the first one. That is an 11 on the second one for the feral gobos.
Huh. They both fail.
That is an 8 for the horde leader.
All 3 of them fail.
Okay.
And that is going to be a cone of cold. So they gave him cold.
You frigid bitch.
Yeah. Because fire is cliched.
Hawk coming through
Let's
shooting
see.
ice breath. So, okay. Well, I mean, it's goblins.
Neat. And I did that.
We will now scroll back down to the rest of the party to see what you do after. What is your hawk's name?
Illuminati.
Come on, man.
But tell me it's
No,
Kaloom. It's Kaloom dash naughty.
It wasn't before. No, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and call him Dagon because I'm a nerd.
Make sure that's on your sheet. So, are you going to move it all, or are you going to stay over here behind this tree?
Oh God, no! Those are goblins. No, there's hobgoblins and trolls and shit. No. Well, I'm going to stay over here behind this tree.
Okay, so you stay there. I am then going to go over here to the Gerblins. That one is going to make its way while wearing these really weird, like, snowshoe-looking things. And that one's going to move there. This one's going to move there. This one's going to move there. And you hear two of them pulling their chain. And they're going to move a little bit, which actually drags Big Boy closer without it being his movement. Okay, so let's see, scroll down here. What'd that do? Okay. They are going to take some longbow shots. Because somebody just sent a fire-breathing birdo in their direction. So, let's see. Hold on. So, coming at Arvax, there are going to be 2 longbow shots.
Oh, me. Okay.
An 8 and a 19.
Shit. The 19 hits.
That is 10 piercing that you take. And coming back up, there's going to be a longbow shot at your hawk. That is a 9. I'm assuming that misses.
Yes, it does.
He fumbles. He has a little bit of a fumbly fumble. And another one seems to be asking a hob what to do. Tarl, you're on top of Hamantha. What do you wish to do, Tarl?
I'm going to fire my longbow or my crossbow at that one.
The closest one to you? Yep, I see the one you just pinged green. Let's see if you can hit Gobby Hill.
No. As long as it's not Joe Gob, I'm happy.
Gobby Hill ducks past that because that gob just ain't right, and he knows how to dodge arrows. Anything else you wish to do this turn, Tarlgard?
Gonna tell Hermantha that I'm gonna continue to ride and go where she goes.
Give me a animal handling check. Hamantha is going to choose to stay. No. Hamantha is going to choose to stay right there. And right next to not quite their favorite boy. And Mulak, take 1 piercing damage as Hamantha nips your shoulder.
I'm gonna sell them back into the farm.
You will not sell this one. This one will eat you before you sell this one. Stop being petty. Be proper like dwarf friend.
If he sells you, I'll buy you back.
Somehow a hoof bends up for a fist bump, Tarlgard.
I reciprocate.
Gain 1 bro point with Hamantha.
I actually do have 2 Hamantha points.
Let's see. How many of these boys? Oh, I forgot about these boys. They gonna just run through the swamp water. You'll hear a little pitter pat of splashy feet. You'll then see a hob wearing heavy armor come around, then do a very odd hand motion. And let's see, hold on. Okay, nobody's moved. I need Peregrine, Arvax, Sean, and Mulak to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, yay.
Note who got above a 12.
Natural 20. Or 21. Mulak did not.
Would like to not.
They cast what seems to be a confused fireball. Like the spell has a question mark at the end of it. If you got above a 12, you saved. If you got below a 12, you failed.
So, do we avoid damage if we succeeded, or half damage?
It'll be half damage.
Ooh.
So, terrible roll there. That's 8 total fire damage. If you failed, that's 8. If you succeeded, it's 4. Like both wizards both the sorcerer and the wizard in the party. No, that is not how you cast a fireball. Like not at all. No, nowhere near.
I don't even know how to cast Fireball, so you did better than me.
No, it's more or less you're like, I don't know how to cast fireball, but I know that's not it.
That looked like they was skipping rocks.
Yeah, but it's still
Spicy rocks.
it's still spicy rocks. They threw spicy rocks at you. We will go with spicy rocks. I will rename the spell right now. Thank you, Claire. You have now
You're
added.
welcome.
You have now added to D&D. There is now a spell called Spicy Rocks.
Yes. Too bad we didn't have that in the first campaign, so Archibinks' bag of pebbles could have been useful.
Binks just starts throwing rocks with Tony Satcheries on it.
Yes. Or Louisiana hot sauce.
As an individual super susceptible to capsaicin, Louisiana hot sauce really is not that hot.
No, but it's delicious.
If you like vinegar.
Which I love.
So then y'all just hear. And something comes stomping through the swamp, dragging a couple of goblins with it. Y'all literally watch this thing drift around a tree with 2 very small individuals holding the chains to it, going like, ah, shit. It then grabs a stump and fucking chunks it.
Huh?
Give me a sec. Because I was going to click on the attack and nothing was saved in it.
Dun dun dun.
See, as it chunks this stump. Okay, it is Sean, Arvax, and Peregrine I need a dex save from. You got to beat a 14.
For half?
If you succeed, it's half.
I knew I
Bring up my
shouldn't have
shield.
traveled with the group.
Okay, so if you
Oh,
suc-
Oh,
that's a
that
hefty
That
stump.
does more than the friggin' fireball.
because there's a hell of a lot of dirt. This thing's got roots. It just pulls up this nasty gnarled cypress tree. So if you succeeded, you take 13. If you failed, you take 27 bludgeoning as you get smacked by a goddamn stump.
Shite.
Ow.
Ginger almost down.
yeah, yeah. Ow.
Would you call that a ginger snap?
Ginger spine snap.
You need to be reminded we are not in Lost Season. We are level 4.
No, y'all got this. I know you do. I have faith.
That sounds extremely sarcastic.
I always sound sarcastic. It's why I'm a great and terrible teacher at the same time.
How do I do lay on hands?
So, Peregrine, you've just been set slightly on fire, had a stump nail you in the forehead. And you're I'm assuming you're done. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
You have no difficult terrain in this situation. But you see a very inadequate mage / hobo gobbo and a goblin that actually was fairly accurate with this longbow. Just a ways ahead of you.
Are they the ones that are like in this area?
If you see the regular hobgoblin token and what looks like Billy Gob Thornton, yeah, that's it.
Kind of, yeah. It's hard to tell with the minis, but yeah.
I'm sorry, I did not make an individual goblin for every goblin. Oh shit, I'm now seeing Sean's HP. I feel mildly bad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
not really. There is no pity in
Is
the
this
DM
like
circle.
a semi-cliff? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Let's see. No, that is just a bit of land that comes out of about 1.5 feet, 2 foot of bog / swamp. But that's nothing for you. You can literally just glide across this and say, fuck you, it's my birthday.
All right. This is gonna be kind of risky, but she's gonna move on up to here.
Okay.
Actually, shit. No, I can't. Oh, I'm not used to playing this. Hang on. Sorry.
Okay, while you decide that, I'm about to run to the potty, so give me just a second, and you decide
Alright.
what you're doing.
We'll do.
Oh god, I can do lay on hands on myself on my turret, but I want to hit things.
Oh, damn it. I had advantage on both those dex saving throws. Shit.
I've got 5 HP.
5?
5.
Jesus. I didn't. Okay, I have 1 potion of healing.
I can give you a wheel of Swiss cheese.
I was gonna.
This isn't Skyrim.
Shit, I was gonna dump my entire lay on hands into myself to bring me almost back to full, but I don't think I should do that. Oh god.
I'll be alright for just a little while, but just let you know, if anything hits me, I'm down. Because of a fucking stomp.
Because if a
And I
fucking
don't
the
have-
fucking stump did more than the fucking not fireball. Jesus.
And I don't have
mean,
any
in all
uncanny
fairness-
downs yet.
Yeah. In all fairness, though, it was just spicy rocks versus a whole goddamn tree stump. I think some little hot rocks popping off of you are gonna hurt a little less than a whole stump hitting me in the face.
Yeah.
I picture the stump hit Peregrine straight in the face, but the roots like whacked out to both of y'all.
I just imagine I just brought up my shield and was like, and it hit me in the forehead.
All right, I'm ready with Peregrine when you're ready.
I'm. Give me a second because I apparently pulled up the code for Google while this was happening. So, Peregrine, what you doing?
Right, she's gonna before she moves, she'll take out her little pouch, she'll stick her fingers into it and then her rubber fingers on her gums and rage. She's gonna charge up here. And for flavor, she's gonna lift her shield up, but it's not gonna count for any sort of like bonus thing. So
Don't
and
you
she'll
have any?
she'll hit the shield with her hammer.
Don't you have any throw weapons?
Not for that range. No, I picked up shorter range throw weapons.
You didn't
Hold
pick.
your
people.
action.
You don't have any
Recall.
throwing axes or javelins?
I mean, I've got javelins. Yeah, I don't remember what the max
Recall.
range on javelins is though.
Definitely.
Short.
30.
No, yeah, you can definitely hit hobgob
30
or
feet, I believe.
gobgob.
I mean, yeah, but I also don't get to rage or apply the rage damage to that.
You know. Okay. You could hold
Okay.
your action until something gets closer to you. Like Sean and the rest of the internet seems to be saying.
Yeah, I'll hold.
Okay, so you're going to hold your action for the first thing that gets close to you? Cool. Sean! While you're having a bad day.
Definitely underpaid.
Oh, cool. I wasn't holding the push talk button. Wonderful. Half movement through this terrain, correct, DM?
That is correct because no one's a ranger here.
Right. So half my movement, and I would like to use my bonus action, cunning action to hide. Attempt to hide.
Give me that stealth check to see if you beat their passive perception.
And I slip in the mud.
Now, this is something I have not told you. I do allow, when you roll a 1, you have 1 mulligan per game.
I then mulligan. I still slip in the mud.
You do, but some of these boys are not the most perceptive of the lot.
Regardless. Pulled my bow off my shoulder. And pop a shot at the fella that threw a stump at me.
So at the troll, roll that beautiful shooty shoot. Oh yeah, 23. 23 is going to hit. Mm-hmm. So 7.
Well, the question is, did he see me hide?
No, he's not the most perceptive of the lot. So
So 14.
nice. Nice. Now is that just your regular arrow? Nothing fancy, nothing
Currently.
special?
It's just as a regular old arrow, I'll say before I take the shot.
Cool. Noted. Mulak. There's a troll and a
Yeah, he's
buttloads
scary.
of goblins. Yeah, he's a big boy. But you do notice, but give me a perception check real quick, Mulak. Because the fuck if you'll pass this. Nope. Nope, you don't pass it. So you keep going.
And with my mud gliders, I'm not slowed, right?
You are not slowed at this moment. You can simply Oksana Bayul your way across this mud.
And these things here are full trees or stumps?
If it has a big circle in the middle, it's a full tree. If it's a little one like this one, that's a stump. You are next to a full ass
So this
cypress.
one's a full tree.
Yep,
I'm gonna stand next to that one.
You can cut the knees off of it to make a Santa Claus.
Hey.
Please tell me someone else's mama did that.
Nope.
Nope, just mine. Okay, cool.
And what I'll do is just let me see the range on this. 90 feet.
I guarantee you that's within 90 feet.
I am going to use a sorcery point to twin spell Acid Arrow at the troll and this goblin.
So
I
you
have
gotta
to roll
hit.
it twice.
Okay.
The first one's at the troll.
Okay. That one misses.
Second one's at the goblin.
But the gobbo one hits. So
13.
Is it this gob right here?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, goblins are still in the thing, but the way it works is even if you miss.
Yeah, the troll will take 2d4 on the top of his next turn. Oh no, it does half the. Okay, so
No, it's 4d4 on a hit and 2d6
2d4 at the end of its next turn. So it'll take 7 acid, the troll.
At the start of his next turn, right?
No, it takes it doesn't take the next turn damage, it takes half of the first turn damage. So I rolled a 14, so it'd be 7.
Okay, so cool.
And then I'm gonna peek right here.
You're gonna peek right there, like you're on peek in kindergarten. Cool. Oh shit! I clicked too much. Arvax, it is your go. You have half movement in this. Now, if you get where it's like light brown, that's full movement, but you have half movement through everything else.
Sean, you moved.
Don't worry about me, Loss. Kill that.
All right, wait. Let me get this right. Sean like leans around a tree. Kill the fucking beefy one. Your Irish accent is way better than mine.
Well, I wasn't sure if you were trying to keep it PG on the channel, so I was abstaining from curse words. Well, then
we
shite, kill the big fucker.
We are a channel that raises money for children and are totally not child safe.
We are not child friendly.
You have met me.
Okay.
Agreeable.
You know my language. Your father-in-law knows my language even better.
All right, so up to where am I at half speed?
Let's see. You have 30 feet of movement, so you can move 15 in all this darker stuff right around here. If it's a dark green, dark blue, that is half movement. If it's light, you can move full movement.
Jesus, I can move here. Shit.
Remember, you can dump smite into range weapons.
I am a paladin with a longsword. I have no range weapons.
I then double move.
Yeah,
I have a mace. but I
double
can't
move,
lay on hands.
double move, so you can smacky smack, or you could move half your movement and then lay on hands.
I can't smacky smack anything from here.
I'm just saying, you can half your move, use your action to lay on hands, or you can use your movement and then use your action to double move. It's up to you.
Yeah, I know.
Remember, it's a bonus action to take a potion if y'all got them.
Yeah, I got one.
Ooh, I don't have any.
All right, I'm gonna.
No one trusts you with the Gatorade, Mulak.
I got a wheel of Swiss cheese though.
How old is that?
All right, I'm gonna dash. Then I'm gonna use a potion. What is it?
It's 2d4 plus 2.
Ooh, all 7.
Oh, that's not bad. Back to the top of the order with Mularn.
Let's see. I am. Let's see.
Are you going to move your birdie boy to go burn some shit? Also, isn't your familiar supposed to have its own turn order, or does it just act right after you?
I think the familiar action. Familiar. I think familiars act on act on your turn, and like constructs and like zombies and shit get their own. Or constructs act on your turn as well.
So you
Not
moved,
that big a deal.
so you moved your birdie
The
boy.
bird. I did.
Doesn't that require...
And him gonna do it.
That's your bonus action, correct?
I believe. Hang on. Let's find out for sure.
My player's handbook is too far for me to reach.
I am in it as we speak.
That's what she said.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you are correct. It does act on its own initiative.
Which I believe is okay. I know for the artificer, it's right after yours. What will handle this battle is that you act and then your familiar acts.
Okay. So we will put a pin in him.
Okay. Moving? No? Yes?
I am going to.
I see some measurements. Oh, that's a glorious giggle. What you doing?
I need to check one more thing.
Are you about to
Where's the
cast
range on
Witch
that?
Bolt?
No. I am going to cast Insinuation.
You with your
On.
magical bullshit from errata.
On the big guy.
Alright, so it's a spell DC of 15. Unleash a torrent.
Wait. He
Uh,
is actually he's correct. So I will actually not do that. I missed the.
Well, it's a wisdom
I missed
save.
that it was. I missed that it was concentration. Hang on. All right. So if that's the case, then I am going to put my mouth somewhere where it'll actually work.
That's what she said.
Yeah. All right. In that case, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go ahead and ice knife.
Ice knife. So make a ranged spell attack.
Yep. I think I have that macro already. I do.
10's gonna miss.
Okay.
So you send a knife flying off into the distance.
And then peek and put my happy ass right a bit further back behind the tree.
All right, right here, right here. Okay, now it's your Birdo's turn.
Okay, bird 5, 10,
Your
15.
your Pidgeot is now here.
I had to go let dog out. What did I miss?
You missed a miss knife attack, and now Birdo is about to Pidgeot gust attack all these bitches. By that I mean some type of ice breath weapon.
Then wouldn't that make it Articuno?
Yep.
He's not high enough level to have Articuno.
Delibird then.
He has
That also
Deli.
works.
Farfetched.
I will accept Delibird.
Farfetched.
Can I,
He's got
can
the
I at least have?
for you.
Can I at least have like Murkrow?
No, it's literally your hawk has a leak in its beak at this moment.
I'll take it. So yeah.
You got a
these
0.
To be
these two guys.
fair, now I'm just missing a Martin. To be fair, I'm now missing a Martin's onion and bell pepper turkey sandwich.
To be fair.
No,
To be fair.
fuckers. No, it's where Emily's from. They have a store called Martin's that actually has a legit deli, and I now miss a legit deli.
Give your balls a tug.
Give your balls a tug, you tit fucker.
I am now
Get
going
a
to
charity
kill.
tax break just for hanging out with you.
We have completely derailed.
I'm fucking killing everybody. There's a party wipe coming now.
Yes, that right.
No. All right, let's roll for what this Birdo does.
I don't know, Mr. 5 HP. Is that right?
DC 15.
DC 15. Okay, so it's 2 gobos and a hob. Is that what you're hitting?
Nah, just the 2 goblins. He's just outside the range.
21 on the first one, and a 10 on the second one.
Alright. So yeah.
Pardon me, gentle viewers, as that belch came
I was
through.
looking at Okay. So
Roll. Oh,
let's see
11.
that.
So,
The little guy takes half. The guy the 21 takes half.
I'm just going to mark that one as dead. Just because I know the ones I clicked near you were the ones I used for the token. So, one's definitely dead as your Hawk of Frost comes through. It is now the goblin's turn. So, these boys going to run in from the top. Hold on. Shit. I'm just gonna move this boy over here because there are two goblins holding the chain to the troll. So, 3 gobos about to try to make an attack on your bird. That's a 1. So 1 goblin actually is going to shoot itself for. You watch 1 goblin fucking kill itself. He literally shoots himself with an arrow. Like Elmer Fudd gun turned around backwards style.
He accidentally shot a boomerang.
No. Literally, he somehow fired. Like you saw him draw it, blade on the cord, knock at the actual bow, go to fire it, cut the cord, stab himself in the throat, and goes ah, and falls down. I knew this is a bad idea. Okay, so 2 more going to take a shot at your hawk. That's 22 and a 12.
It's dead.
It did 7 piercing.
It's dead. It's dead. It poofs.
It shoots it, and the goblin's like running up, all expecting to get its Christmas present of a pheasant that fell from the sky, and all of a sudden, no, there's nothing there. You watch it have a hard candy Christmas. Right.
He got a fuck you for Christmas.
Yep. Let's see. These 2 goblins holding the troll. 19. Oh shit, that dude not natted. The other one not so much. So I'm gonna say the troll is just gonna drag these 2 goblins, one of which is now dead. The one that failed. The goblin that failed is just being drugged by this troll smacking trees, and you can see it's a corpse. The other one is like dug its feet in and just being drugged through the mud like no.
I think you marked the troll dead instead of one of the goblins.
Thank you.
Why'd you tell him?
I mean, we killed the troll. The troll is dead.
Then y'all just have to deal with the undead troll. So one goblin is one of the goblins is going to run up on you, Peregrine.
The dead one is?
How did you move the dead goblin?
Oh, never mind. It's dead. It's dead. I did not see that it's dead, Jim. This one's going to move to the other side.
They have a big red X marker that you can put across them.
Well, I put a skull on it, and even then, I missed it. That is just how your DM works. I apologize without apologizing. This not dead fucker is going to run forward, and he is going to shoot his longbow. Does a 19 hit you, Arvax?
See, like that.
Does a 19 hit Arvax?
Yes, it hits by 1.
3 piercing. As the arrow hits you like in the mid-thigh. Torgard,
Which one shot it?
the one closest to you shot that arrow. So
I'll be attacking the troll.
okay, are you riding up to attack the troll or
Negative. I am going to be casting a spell.
all right?
And I need to roll a ranged attack, so I'm going to use my crossbow for the ranged attack.
Okay, is that the same as your spell modifier?
No.
Okay, look on your spell sheet.
My spell modifier is +3.
Then it would be +5 because you had your proficiency.
Yep.
So if it's a +5, then in that case my crossbow matches. So that'll be my ranged melee attack to be able to determine whether I hit or not. Is that good with you?
I'm looking at your character sheet real quick. Yeah, it's a d20 +5 to see if you hit. So I'll go through later and make sure. Well, yeah, that hits. That hits. So roll that beautiful guiding bolt damage. Psh, 16. Okay.
Haha, take that, you ugly bastard.
And whoever goes to attack it next has advantage.
That is correct. And as a bonus action, I will crossbow this one.
A crossbow is a light weapon. So see if you can crossbow the gob. Nope. It jams.
Snake eyes.
Targard, you remember in the back of your head your daddy telling you, don't rely on ranged weapons, they will always fail you? And this is a textbook example of that being the case.
That's all I'm doing.
Okay, so one hobbo gobbo. This one
Will
that
I get
is
to hit him after he does his moves?
why?
I held my attack for them approaching me.
No, you get to resolve that first because it's not gotten back to your turn. So he's running up at you, drawing his scimitar. What you doing?
I'm gonna hit him.
Roll that big, beautiful, beefy damage. Yeah. 22. 22 is going to
Diggity
hit.
dog.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. And he doesn't do shit because he's dead.
Hey!
Because, like, he comes running up like, huh, and then you're just like, clunk.
Keep them coming, boys!
This other rather injured individual is just going to use his action to dash and get killed by his commander as he's running. Because apparently Jimothy suffers no cowards. Now it's Trolley Boy.
I forgot Jimothy is way up there.
So did I, because apparently he's not in the goddamn turn order. And this troll is going to make his way towards the closest individual, which is our elfy elf in the swamp. Troll gonna make some attacks. And that's a negative. That's a 1 and a 12. It's just swinging and it miss. It swing and it missed. It got a popsicle and it miss. Peregrine, you just
fired again, but I missed again.
I had a bad time and I went and laid down again. So you just killed the dude that ran up to you and you're like, clonk! And like all the goblins behind it. Reconsidering some things. Reconsidering some things right now. Just I got my resume out on Indeed right now.
Trust me, it doesn't work very well right now.
Peregrine's gonna provide some support for Arvax.
All right, so you gonna run over there with your muddy feet. You gonna hit?
Yeah, I'm going to hit.
Let's see if
yeah,
you
we'll
can.
still just do the one-handed.
Let's see if you can. Oh shit! These guys got drug with them.
You got advantage on that.
Yeah, because you do have advantage. So that 17 hits. Oof.
She's gonna like swing the axe in sideways like she's chopping actually like a tree down.
That's a solid chonk. Like you just dig into its meaty thigh. It's like it's Momoa thigh with that axe. And it's a decent hit.
And then as a bonus action, she's just gonna clang her axe on her shield and just scream at him.
The troll's gonna turn at you and like look for something to cling on, and it just clicks the little buttons on its shirt. Ah! Yeah. It's sitting there clinging its bling from work. All of its flair from TGI goblins.
Fancy.
Sean.
I'll reach back into my quiver, and I'll draw out one of my special arrows.
Your walloping arrows?
And then I will take my time and draw in this shot at the troll. And since he's within 5 feet of an ally of mine.
That 11's gonna miss.
Well, shite.
You do watch as some cypress tree off in the distance just explodes in a beautiful array of splinters.
And then I'm going to use my movement and bonus action hide behind this fallen log.
Give me a stealth check. Yeah, you good. You good. Block. There's a troll.
Yeah, he's gonna poke his head out right here. And yeah, the troll is scary.
It's looking a
I think we're gonna.
It's looking a little rough.
Burn him with fire.
I don't use fire. I use acid.
That'll work.
Then I'm going to use a.
As you're about to cast a spell, basic bitch from Hamantha.
But he uses acid too. He's a black dragon. Shut up. I'm use a sorcery point and once again twin spell him and him with another acid arrow.
Roll that beautiful acid. Yeah, that 19 will hit the troll.
19. That's the troll, and then for the goblin.
Yeah,
24.
yeah. That hits. You're gonna nail both of them. So roll that beautiful acid damage.
For the troll, getting a 12. And for the goblin, we're getting a 15.
As you draw your finger back to let loose this acid arrow, the troll has like its right shoulder start to dissolve. It's like, no, needed that. And right behind it, the goblin gets hit by the second arrow. Like, you got it, and it's gone. Like it was
And
like,
then I'm gonna
you
use.
got it, big boy. You got that. And it's just not there anymore.
And I give him a thumbs up, and I go back behind the tree.
The goblin or the troll, with like a weak right arm, trying to give a thumbs up. Arvax, you are right in front of this boy.
Yeah, is he still looking pretty good or looking kind of bad or what?
Oh, he's rough. He's definitely bloodied.
Okay, well I'm gonna squeeze my hand and grip my sword. I'm gonna dump a wrathful smite on it.
You can declare that. Oh, Raz, your bonus action, Wrathful Smite.
It is a bonus action.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, I did not mean to summon that voice. A 22 hits.
Okay. And it also does a d6 of psychic damage.
9 slashing.
Ugh.
And I believe it has to make a wisdom save, doesn't it?
Yes it does. Or it will be frightening me till the spell ends.
Oh, that is a 1. It is frightened.
Yeah. Yeah.
You hit
That
it
might
like
be some opportunity tax.
you hit it right in the gooch, and it's like like its whole shoulder has been dissolved by acid, but you smacking it in one tender spot now has this giant creature terrified.
I thought I only had nuts in my branches.
I'm not a tree. That's a tree, and I'm a troll. We're mammals.
I mean, in all fairness, he does kind of look like a tree in the little thumbnail thing.
Don't you hate on Treebeard the troll? Okay, Jimothy is going to run to here, realizing he did not act last turn because the DM's dumb. And who can he see from where he's at? Gosh darn no one. So he's going to bonus action to here. And he can see a couple folks. So he is going to... what can he do? He is going to take out a dagger and throw it at the mage he sees on the other
Yeah.
side of trees.
What does it mean on Twitch that we were rated?
Hey, somebody came. Somebody showed. Sent all their viewers to us.
Oh, we got rated by who?
I don't know. I went to look and then my computer was like, "Internet doesn't exist for you." I just
Lots of
thought
anger in that statement.
Does the 18 hit you, Mulak?
Let's find out.
You're not Mulak.
Mularn, does it hit?
And oh, okay.
Yeah, it's me.
Okay, you get one. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, it hits you for 1 damage.
Neat.
But as a hobgoblin boss, nope, wrong thing. As the head of the horde, he gets to cast. Let's see, that is 4d6 of additional damage. That is 16 from that knife that hit you.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, he can't do that again.
Where'd all those people come from?
Yeah.
So he hits an.
Is he done?
He throws a knife at you, and goes, "Yeah." And then he's going to use his second attack to throw another dagger. does a 22 hit you, Arvax?
What?
22.
Yeah.
That's 2 piercing. As he throws a second dagger, he then reaches down to his dagger belt and realizes he's out of dagger belts. He only has a original Nintendo controller and a Sega Master System controller. Mularn, it is now your turn.
Yeah. Guess what? I don't have to worry about dropping another concentration spell, do I? He
No.
needs to make a wisdom save.
Jimothy, do you have wisdom? The answer is 18.
Well, fuck.
Well, fuck.
He flicks all 3 of his eyebrow rings at you as you cast that spell.
Yoink.
What are you doing?
I'm hiding behind the dwarf.
Yeah, I'm behind the dwarf standing on the murder horse.
I am in fact.
So, let's see, goblins. This one is gonna let go of the chain and just step back a second, going, "What the fuck have I just ridden?"
That was another
He's
dead one.
dead.
Oh yeah, never mind. Fuck, he's dead. So
The other one on the right is not dead though. If you want to do him doing that.
yeah, he's just gonna let go of
Sorry,
the chain. He's
keep
back.
aciding all your goblins.
No, it's cool. I just keep forgetting what ones I stuck little tiny symbols on the screen. The one that was holding on the chain just like drops it and it's like, I've hit like 2 trees. I'm done with this. And these 2 are going to come around and see that there's a couple dead goblins and a dead hobgob. And they're going to take shots at our glorious barbarian.
Where did Jimothy go?
7
Nope.
and 18.
Nope.
Jimothy is right here. Those 2 gobs are just shooting at you. This one,
There he is.
this one's going to take a shot at disadvantage at you. That's a 17.
Nope.
Just shoots like there's just arrows going all around you, Peregrine. You're like, it's Tuesday, it's Monday, whatever. Down to Tarl standing on top of Hamantha.
All right, I'm going to do the same thing on the troll. I'm going to make my ranged attack, and then I will cast my spell.
So you're going bonus action, light attack with your hand crossbow, and then guiding bolt again?
No, I'm rolling my crossbow for my ranged melee, for my ranged weapon attack for the spell I'm casting.
So guiding bolt again.
Correct.
All right, let's see this. 17's going to hit. Roll that beautiful damage. So that will be 4d6. Oof.
That's a good one.
You nail it, and there's just a hole through the troll's tummy, and the troll's like, "Oh, that's not good."
And I'm going to bonus action by, hang on just a second.
Are you going to hand crossbow the troll?
Unless you're going to let me cast a cantrip.
Do you have any cantrips that are bonus action?
I'm looking at one, but I don't know if it's bonus action or not. Hang on.
Light weapons can be used as a bonus attack. Cantrips have to be declared that they are within the spell description.
They're probably not.
No, I'm just gonna crossbow him.
Okay, you got advantage. A 24 is going to hit. Not down yet. But there are no horde breaker or horde leaders anymore. So the troll just gets smacked by a Kamehameha from Tarl, and then he crossbows it right in the forehead, dead center. It's not quite dead yet. Are you going to try to move with Hamantha, or are you just going to sit there on the murder horse?
I'm gonna sit on the murder horse.
Murder horse just starts eating an apple. All right, so the troll, he regens a little bit.
Where'd he get the apple?
Make sure that he doesn't regen the radiant damage.
He does regen anything that's not fire.
Fire or acid.
Never mind. Acid was dealt to him, so that regen factor does not happen. Troll's going to reconsider some life choices.
Hey, I'm useful.
Does he have to do anything because he's frightened of me?
Read me the descriptor
has
of what he
He has
cannot,
disadvantage on
Can see
attacks
you.
if he can see you.
and he has to move away from you.
Is that only if he moves or every turn he does have to move? I can never remember.
No.
He can't move. He can't move closer to her, and he has disadvantage on attacks if he can see her.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So he is going to do
If
this.
he moves.
Arvax, get your attack of opportunity. See if he can hit him.
Woo! My spell is still in effect, right?
Which spell?
Yeah, Wrathful Smite up to 1 minute.
Yeah. So he's still scared of you, so he's moving away from you. You get an attack of opportunity.
Damn!
7 misses. He is looking at this tree, and then he is going to literally sit on Peregrine.
Excuse me?
He is going to.
I feel like that's a grapple strength check thing there.
It's not going to be that. He's literally just.
Or a dex to get out of the way.
He is aggressively twerking upon thee.
Yes, but if anything, I feel like that's technically a shove or a pin, which is grappling. Would it not be?
It's not
At least
that.
so I can try to wiggle out of it.
No, he is it's basically I'm using claw attack against you. He is slamming his butt against you while looking at a tree. So I'm giving him disadvantage because he's not looking.
Fair.
A 19.
No, it does not hit.
A 14.
No, does not hit.
What is Peregrine's AC?
20.
So
19
y'all
plus
watch
the
as this
shield.
troll literally slams its butt into the ground on either side of Peregrine, and Peregrine's like, I said no. I said no. This is not appreciated. I said no. It is now your
Stranger
Boundaries.
danger.
It is now
He
your
takes,
Stranger
he
danger.
takes he takes 6 acid damage for the end of the acid arrow.
So before Peregrine can try to kill it,
Oh my god.
you watch it fall over, dissolving into a pool of acid. It just slams its butt down, and then all of a sudden it just collapses off to the side, dissolving slowly like an Alka-Seltzer tablet.
Alright, where's the next nearest alive thing? This one? This one?
Yeah,
I think it's this one.
yeah, I think it's that one. There's 2 gobs that way that are just going like, we need to reevaluate our employment options. This one's already booking it up here. So you got these boys. This one and the one behind his dead friend.
Can I do 20, 25, 30 movement to scoop between both of them?
Yeah, you can. Totes can.
All right, she is going. Dropping an item doesn't count for a action at all, right? To drop something.
What item are you dropping?
The shield, so I could grab my battle axe with 2 hands.
I'm going to say you just flip that shield back around on your back because it's got a lanyard.
Fair.
It's your Centrifuge 2019 lanyard. A 22 is definitely going to
She
hit.
hitting this one.
The one to your right, totes gets hits by that.
That was a lame hit.
Well, the good news is he'd already been hit by something, so you just kill him.
Okay.
Like this goblin that's like turns and looks as you like appear behind him. You're like, what kind of? I can't do it. The fucking
Omoe wa shinderu.
the goblin, Nani. Goblin just Nani. And the goblin in
And
front of you just throws down all his shit. He's just like, just throwing this shit all down. No.
For her bonus action, she's gonna raise her axe in the air with both her hands and like shake it up and down and scream like Tusken Raider style in his face.
The goblin literally just pulls its loincloth to the side and shits into the swamp. Projectile, like you have scared it that bad. Sean,
Makeshift skunk spraying.
Literally, you're just like, yeah, you had to do that. We're having a good time until now. Why? Sean, the troll is dead. Most of the gobs are dead. You see one making his way off into the swamp further from you. And there's just one that has literally thrown down his stuff and gone prostrate in front of Peregrine. And then you see Big Boy is not ready to quit yet.
I'm on the good terrain now, hey?
Yep, you got solid footing here.
Well, I'm gonna jump out my hiding spot and fire me short bow.
Yeah, that definitely hits a
That
25
fella.
going. That 25 going to hit.
Now you tell me if he had had a track on my location.
I'm going to state that he is very surprised that you rolled out from behind a log, barrel rolled through the mud, and popped up and shot him.
Then he takes 15 points.
Oof. I'm going to say that gets Jimothy pretty center mass. Like you find a little, just a little ways between his split mail he's wearing, and it just sinks in, and he's like, "Oh, bad day, bad day."
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement, and I am going to jump up on this clod of dirt and swan dive into the muck and hide.
Roll
Do
me
you have a little bamboo straw you can use for air?
roll me a hide
I
check.
do.
Roll me a stealth.
I did. I rolled an 11. It wasn't as deep as I thought.
No, it's not.
Actually, you know what? You know what? Hold on. Luck of the Irish, baby. I'm gonna spend a luck point.
Oh, you picked up luck as your alternate hero or alternate human thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I am Irish. Luck of the Irish.
fucking roll.
16, slightly better.
Yeah, you go like at first you land in a spot that's kind of shallow, so your bum's still up, but then you just roll over to the side and just sink into it like fucking Swamp Thing.
I want to pull my blowgun. Can I just free action pull my blowgun out and stick it up for air?
I will allow it, but you do get a mouthful of mud.
That's fine. I'm used to it.
You're just like, "Ha, ha." Okay, off to the side, and you're just now. Everybody just sees this one reed hanging up above all the cattails in the mud. And you're like, that's mildly impressive. I don't know if that's him or not. So now we're back to Malak, as Jimothy just got freaking arrowed and then ninja'd into the mud. He's just standing like, ah, shit.
I imagine he turned around and he doesn't see where that arrow came from, and he's like, fucking weird.
He's looking out. All right, your guy or him?
Yeah.
Fucking magic arrows, yo. Forest is awesome.
Then I'm gonna poke out here, and I'm gonna pull a little diamond out. I'm gonna flip it like a coin, and then land it, and a little teal arrow or a teal light comes out and shoots acid at Jimothy with chromatic orb at a 1. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it just hits off, unless you want to take your mulligan for the game.
Nah. I've never used the mulligan ever.
The acid orb just like dissolves a tree off to the side and it just lands, and everybody just like looks at it awkwardly. Arvax.
And then I'm gonna move right here.
Okay, Arvax. There is a very angry hobgoblin with an arrow in his gut, not too far from
I'm
you.
coming for him. If I cast Hunter's Mark, it's gonna make me drop Raffle Smite, isn't it?
Raffle Smite's already gone because you hit the target is dead.
That doesn't a target. I don't think it's when you hit with a melee weapon attack.
Yeah, and it's dead. So, and you hit it.
It
So
lasts up to a minute.
yeah, but
Wrathful Smite lasts until your next attack for a minute.
Yeah, so you hit him. Raffle Smite is gone.
Well,
Just think it a searing smite when your blade heats up and it lasts for a minute.
Yep.
It just I just have concentration up to 1 minute, so
you can maintain it,
but
up,
it's the next time you hit.
right.
Yeah.
You maintain
Okay,
concentration up to a minute
okay.
until you hit.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're moving to Jimothy, holding the arrow in his gut.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting Hunter's Marked as a bonus action. And
A 16's gonna miss.
son of a bitch.
So, you miss.
Fucker.
So it is now Jimothy's turn. First attack is a nat 20/25.
You fucking kidding me?
That is 12 slashing damage. You still up?
For the moment.
24 to hit.
Motherfucker.
2 slashing damage. Still up?
Barely.
Bonus action shield bash.
You suck.
14, does it hit?
No.
So you dodge him trying to smack you with his shield after slashing you twice. Mularn, what you doing?
It's called staggering.
Pretty much he was going to smack, stagger. So Mularn, what you doing now? Do we lose Nox?
Nope, I was muted. All right. This.
Actually, I got to interrupt you. Give me just a second, okay?
This break brought to you by Irish Ninjas.
What you gotta do there, old Mularn? The only answer is I'm gonna kill him.
I mean, yeah.
Or think with his brain.
Dink with his brain is probably going to be is probably what I'm going for. Because I can't use that because we got a friendly next to him. I really like this spell. I've never hit it, but I really like it.
A very battlefield control spell there.
Sorry about that. I'm back. So what you doing?
I'm gonna do insinuation again.
So he
he
needs to
needs
make
to make
a wisdom, right?
wisdom save. Yep.
9.
Him does nothing. He is incapacitated.
So he's now incapacitated. Should he take 1d12?
And he does not. At the end of each of his turns, he takes a d12 and can save again.
Noted. So he's got his sword up,
So he's
Arvax,
incapacitated.
and then all of a sudden he just kind of drops it to his side, and his shield drops to the side.
Yeah,
Feral
that means
goblins.
advantage.
This boy just fucking booking it. He is out. He is just going to run off into the swamp, never to be heard from again until eventually you learn that Are You Smarter Than a Goblin is a game show with Jeff Gobsworthy. Peregrine, you're going to have a decision. The goblin that is still alive right in front of you has thrown down his weapons, gone prostrate, and is holding his hands over the back of his head.
All right.
Tarl, you see that old boy has dropped his sword and shield.
I am going to Hermantha. Would you be so kind as to move me forward about 10 feet?
This one will do that. Okay, not to tree. This one would like jerky.
As soon as I've dealt with this issue, I will provide you jerky.
This one finds it acceptable. So, Hamantha canters a little bit into the mud, does not seem happy about it, and then goes, this one wants jerky now.
I'm gonna take my range shot, the same as I've been doing with my spell.
So this will be your third first level spell.
That is correct.
All right.
And I'm taking Divine Strike.
Well, to be fair, you have advantage because He is incapacitated, so that is a 20.
Incapacitated.
Say that again.
Incapacitated doesn't provide advantage. It's just they can't take actions or reactions.
Thank you for the correction. So that is
So
12.
my divine strike adds a 10, so that makes it 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You take 16 damage from fire.
Okay, I'm just going to use blue because I can't get all the way to yellow, so that is 16 radiant.
And bonus action.
13's going to miss, so he's still glittery. Peregrine, you have this prostrate goblin in front of you. What do?
She's going to lean down and scream at it. Fuck off! It's gonna drop her battle axe, pull out one of her javelins, and turn and throw it at Jimothy.
Okay, so roll a javelin with advantage. Uh, 20 gonna hit.
And subtract the 2, because I think that uses dex. In which case it won't use the rage damage.
Okay. What did you yell at the goblin again?
Fuck off. Just really long and drawn out.
Sean.
Rising from the mud like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Predator movie.
You have it. Well, you don't have advantage.
Nope, but I'll use me luck.
How many? You only got one more luck point, right? 18.
I got one left now.
18 gonna match.
Oh, did I have advantage because he hit with the thing? Someone's hit him before.
It doesn't matter if you're going to Timothy or whatever the big boss.
Yeah.
You got an ally adjacent.
Yep.
Yeah, I was wondering if I burnt luck for nothing, but someone else had hit him.
How do you want to do this?
Like I said, I rise from the mud like Arnold Schwarzenegger from the Predator movie. And draw back my bow and stick the arrow right between his eyes. Arvax is standing there. She just sees a bushel of feathers drop from his forehead.
And with that, Jimothy, the marked, goes down with an arrow in his forehead. A gurgle from his throat. He falls back into the thick, viscous mud. In this combat,
takes one d12 psychic damage.
Oh, he's dead. Like y'all watch like his head explode like fucking scanners after the arrow hits. Everybody can argue who caused it, but it happened. So, there's a dead troll dissolving into acid. You now have a goblin still. Like, this goblin does not move. Like, it goes into the fetal position and fucking stays right there.
About how much does the goblin weigh?
I would say the goblin weighs maybe at most 30 pounds.
Peregrine is going to pick up the goblin and carry him over to the group.
Okay, so we'll just move him to where the group meets. He is just literally still curled up like that.
And she'll end her rage.
So, y'all just, as you all gather around the deceased form of Jimothy the Marked, and I'll go ahead and move some tokens here. You notice that Peregrine is holding a cowering goblin.
Oh, hello there, little fella.
Doesn't say anything.
I see you've
Is
shit
that lunch?
stitches.
Is that lunch for Hermatha?
I say in Goblin, you've surrendered.
You hear it back in Goblin. Yeah, I surrendered. I surrendered. I threw down my weapons. The big one's carrying me like a baby. I'm pretty sure it's obvious to everybody I fucking surrendered.
Right, spoils of war then.
Hold on. Am I
If-
considered?
Ask him if
am
there's any more of his kind around.
Are there any more of you around here?
Yeah. The Rutwood Clutch is about like 155 of us. Not here necessarily. We're kind of scattered throughout the Dampwood. But yeah, there's like 155 of us. Well, less than that now because you kind of killed off like. Well, you killed Gobert De Niro. You killed Gobby Hill. You killed Gob Marley. You killed Jimothy. And by the way, that other one, you killed Hobart. Hobart was gone now. He was pretty decent. He actually was running a charity organization.
Right. So,
He was running a charity organization for homeless owlbears.
so, what's the rest of your clan going to do with Jimothy gone?
Probably fucking scattered to the. Sean, you're sitting there now distracted with your nat 1. You're distracted by the fact that there's apparently a charity for homeless owlbears.
I don't speak goblin, but me fucking ribs hurt.
Like you don't speak goblin, but like you pick up on like you hear owlbear and then Sarah McLaughlin, and now you're like, I have to defend all the homeless owlbears because of the pities of the world in this reality.
All right, well, if God says so.
So, if we don't kill you, what are you going to do?
Whatever you want me to do. Like I am literally in the big lady's hands, and you murdered everybody I've known my whole life. So
Send him back to his horde to bring us all their gold and their riches.
They're goblins, Tarl.
like the goblin speaks common. He looks at you. If you want like golden riches, I got none. We've given all of them to the Crawl Daddy.
The what?
The Crawl Daddy.
Do I know what
Now
that
that
is?
sounds interesting.
None of you, like, no matter what you're old, none of you have ever heard of a Crawl Daddy.
What is a crawl daddy? I've lived in these woods my entire life, and I don't know what that is.
Well, the Crawl Daddy claims he owns all the Dampwood. It's his Demis.
Does he?
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I want to call him the Crawl Dad because Crawl Daddy sounds weird. Like, it sounds like you got, like, a Bard's Only page. If you call someone your Crawl Daddy. But, yeah, he's out here and he's down deep. He's down deep.
So, you've been raiding for this crawl daddy?
Yeah, he needs minions and he needs food. He has such a high caloric intake. By the way, can I stop sitting in the big lady's hands and stand up? Or do I gotta
No.
keep... Okay, I'll accept this. This is my life now.
Where would we find this thing?
Well, the Crawdaddy has a shack about... half a day north of here. That's where we drop everything off, and then some of my kin take stuff deeper, and occasionally a couple of the humans we kidnap. Okay. Also, some of the humans we converted to the religion also carry it down because, you know, sometimes things are a little heavy.
Well, can't take anything out on Jimothy for Luthic because, well, he's dead. I see we have our new friend here show us where this crawdaddy is.
Do I get to walk or do I get carried in a papoose? Do I get carried in a
Or you
baby
get carried.
Bjorn?
Oh yeah, you get carried.
I will be in a baby Bjorn. Do I get to select who baby Bjorn I am on?
No.
Because I was going to say the glittery chess man.
He'll drop you. She's stronger.
I'm not carrying anyone.
He just turns and looks at you, Peregrine. Baby Bjorn or backpack?
Shoulder ride?
Okay, shoulder ride or like I get to like put one foot on your right side, one side on your left side and get a piggyback. Like shoulder ride, full on. I'm not a
Yeah,
pet.
like your head above mine.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm not a fucking parrot.
Yeah. No, I don't have pets. And she's just gonna hoist him up on her shoulders.
Off in the distance, you remember your last parrot or your last pet? A polar bear that it just did not end well with.
Oh, is that what attacked me?
I'm just assuming you adopted a baby polar bear at one point, and then eventually y'all were fighting over like a whale. And it just went south.
I mean, if
Should
that's
we
the case,
take
that
a
makes my
rest?
backstory really tragic.
It's D&D. Everybody's backstory is tragic. Except for the rogue who is literally going over every dead body with his movement right now. Give me an investigation check, Sean. That's not that negative fucking 6 you did while I wasn't paying attention. Okay,
Should we take a rest before we go anywhere?
Sean, what you find?
Definitely.
Sean, what you find is for every goblin on the map that is, including the one that is that's riding like little kid on his parents' shoulders at Mardi Gras. You find 5 daggers and 5 short bows.
I want their arrows, but I'm looking for my fucking arrow.
Your wallop arrow destroyed a tree and it's gone.
That's worth a try.
But you do notice that you created enough firewood for the party for at least a couple days by it. What you find is there are 5 daggers, 5 short bows, 10 arrows per goblin that you went by, so about 50. You also notice, like, you gather, like, in random coin about 12 gold. They don't seem to carry it on them. So, there's still Jimothy's body that nobody's investigated, and there's your boy that no one knows the name of.
I'll go ahead and take a look at Jimothy.
Give me an investigation check. Anybody that wants to investigate Jimothy's body?
Yep.
I'm going around just picking up arrows.
As you do. In fact, you pick up one. I'll say this: going through all of them, there's one that has a +1 arrow and didn't realize it.
Psych it.
Arvax and Malarn, what you notice on Jimothy's body is that he is wearing a suit of really, really rusty, shitty plate mail. Has the same benefits as plate mail, but it has a disadvantage or double disadvantage for stealth. He has a long sword, but it's just a rusted, nasty long sword. But what Tarl guard knows on him is that you pull a letter from his pouch, and it's from the Crawdaddy, saying that he needs more sacrifices and servants and bring them back to the shack and later to the temple. So it seems like these goblins might have been the middlemen for something that's much worse out here in the swamp. Also with the 19.
According to this letter, we got to find the crawdaddy.
And with your 19, you also notice that in his pocket he has some very fine halfling goat cheese. So that is what you find here. I mean, there might be scrap and more or less miscellaneous that they were carrying that might be worth a total of a gold if you were to pick it all up together. But you still have the goblin that's now riding on Peregrine's shoulders.
Yeah, we need to take a rest though.
Yeah, he said that the place we were going was a half a day or a day north.
Yeah, it's a half a day north. It's I can point you that way as long as you don't kill me. Like seriously, I'll do just about anything as long as you don't kill me.
Well, you're staying with us, but we have to bed down for a while.
All right, just about anything, so I could get a sponge bath, eh?
Do you really want a sponge bath from a goblin?
Did you bring a sponge?
As long as he doesn't nick me bits.
Look, I done dropped my knife, so I can't shave anything. If you want to be baby smooth down there, I can't.
I just picked up a load of daggers.
You really don't know. You know what? If you want me to clean everything, yes, yeah, all right. I'll use those knives. Right now, there. We'll do it.
As disturbing as that all is, let's
As he says, I found all these daggers. You notice that every last one he picked up is super rusty.
John, I wouldn't. Those are no.
I'm not gonna let the little bugger shave me. I just wanted to fuck with him.
I mean, like
Does anyone, hey, Waking Boy, do you know the prestidigitation spell?
the goblin just casts prestidigitation on you.
Ooh. Hey, how did he? All right. Well,
He then casts it again to soy you again.
Hey, she's gonna thump him on the head. Play nice, and then she's gonna point at Sean. Both of you.
I know, Loss. I don't play nice.
He casts prestidigitation again, but it's like he half-heartedly casts it, so it's mostly clean.
Peregrine's gonna pat him on the head.
Okay. So is there enough solid enough ground for us to take a rest on around here? Or do we have to find somewhere?
If y'all spend about half a day, you will definitely find large enough solid ground to camp on.
Okay. With our low HP.
The
And now we
quote-unquote
sleep.
spicy rock hurt y'all. We will pick up with shifts for going through the night and whatever our goblin friend's name is.
And while we're sleeping, Peregrine's gonna be sleeping on her side and basically have the goblin trapped between her arms like she's spooning him, but in reality she's just letting her extremely heavy arm rest on top of him so she knows if he gets up.
The goblin. I never knew someone knew exactly what I wanted in life. This is what life is, being small spoon. Oh my god. I've now found my place in life. This is comfortable. I will serve this individual for my life.
And Peregrine will be the jetpack.
Well, not lie, y'all have now picked up a henchman.
Yes.
And that henchman's name, if anybody wants to write it now, is Goblin Manuel.
Boo.
He's not going to miss his shot.
Boo.
So y'all now have a henchman. Note that down on somebody's sheet because I will now have to convert a regular goblin to henchman stats.
I've got him written down.
Depending on how long he lasts.
So put it in the party inventory.
Mine.
No, do not put him in the goblin or do not put him in the party inventory. He is currently Little Spoon to Peregrine.
Yeah, we don't have the bag of Pig Wiggly anymore.
No, you don't, with your
No.
raccoon butler holding on to it. But I'm going to say this. I'm pretty sure Peregrine's going to try to keep him alive so that the goblin becomes your new Isilgard.
We can only dream.
So are we taking a rest or are we trudging on?
I think
You're right.
everybody's taking a long rest here because some folks took quite a wallop in this swamp. Y'all solved my swamp troll puzzle pretty well.
I am a little hurt. I didn't get to kill Jimothy.
Sorry, Loss.
So I think this is where we're going to cut it off because it's a quarter till fucking midnight. We'll pick this up in 2 weeks. Next week, I think we're going to probably do a broken picture phone. It's probably the easiest thing we can do, and I don't think anybody else has anything ready. So we'll do that, and I'll stream it. I don't know if I'll be participating, but I'll be streaming it. I hope you all had fun bringing in this new campaign and these new characters, and just be ready because y'all about to take a psychedelic trip in the swamp.
Oh, great.
Neat.
Shiny.
Not,
As long
not
as we can make some come alive when we get this next one.
I'm looking forward to the big boss. It's gonna be a crawfish.
everybody roll for shrimp.
It's Barney the crawfish, guys.
Bye, bitch.
Oh my god. He's now relevant for merch.
Oh, we gotta have Barney the crawfish shit now. Anyway, Knox, do our sign off for us real quick, please.
We appreciate y'all coming to hang out with us tonight. As always, we hope we were entertaining to all of you. And y'all come back next time. Keep an eye on our Twitter and all our socials to find out when we're going to be doing stuff and things and other stuff. So until next time, boys and girls, don't let your meatloaf.
Bye.
Right.
Those
you